Welcome back to the American Dream as we now focus in on your local Boston market. My next guests are Ryan Wilson, owner and CEO of the Wilson Group, the #1 team with Keller Williams in Chestnut Hill, and his guest today, Patrick Hopkins, realtor and buyer specialist with the Wilson Group as well. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being on the American Dream today.
Thanks for having us.
So Ryan, I want to begin by speaking with you. I know that we have felt that buyers' sentiment in the past is that they really need to exceed the asking price for a home, that they need to go above and beyond. But I feel like some buyers now are a little bit afraid that those prices are not sustainable. Is there any indication that you're seeing that home prices will drop?
Good question. So it is a little bit one of those crystal ball questions. So the tough thing about that is we're really not going to know where the top is until we're on the way down. So when we're looking in the rearview mirror, then we'll look back and say, okay, that was the top. So it's tough to look at that from that perspective and really try to predict the future. But we will try to analyze all the data to decide kind of when it is a good time to buy and or sell. What we encourage our buyers to do, in regards to going way over asking prices, instead of looking at, the list price, which we say that's just a marketing price. So we try to encourage our buyers to look at it from the seller's perspective as well and say that, okay, there's a marketing price and then there's a sale price. And they're very different. What you do from a marketing perspective is set that marketing price, which could be very different from the sale price. In a perfect world, the way we market is to go slightly on the lower side, get a ton of buyers through the property, create a competitive situation. Competition will always increase the price, and then you'll get your sale price, which oftentimes and many times could be more than the marketing price, which is the list price. So just because you're paying above what that list price is doesn't mean you're paying over market value.
Got it.
Exactly, yeah. And going back to will values drop, like Ryan said, we don't have a crystal ball, but we do listen to several economists throughout the year, both regionally and nationally. And this is important to remember. This is a market just like any other market. Values are going to fluctuate up and down. And we are seeing year over year increased inventory. We are seeing increased interest rates, which is a leading market indicator. So it's important to remember, historically speaking, real estate is a very safe investment in the long term as values continue to trend upwards.
So Patrick, with the market being what it is, we know that bidding wars are a common occurrence. What do you do to help your buyers if they do find themselves in that situation? And if they do not want to go into a situation like that, how do you help them avoid it?
Sure. So what we're really going to be looking at is how, instead of avoiding it, how do we win it? It's a competitive market. So we just want to look at strategies on how to place our clients in the best position.
And we always ask, the simple question, do you have a good reason to buy a home? That good reason could be, closer to family. That could be closer to the train for a commute to work. That could be quality of life, closer to restaurants, et cetera. So just as long as they have a good reason, then yes, it's absolutely a good time to buy a home. And what we always tell our buyers is, you're always paying a mortgage, okay? It's just a matter of whose mortgage are you paying? Are you paying yours or are you paying your landlord's?
Right.
So. Yeah, that is the painful truth, Brian. That is the painful truth. Well, if somebody does want to pay their own mortgage, we actually have a fantastic property to talk to them about today. I know that this is a listing of yours. This is a beautiful condo.
Yes. So just came to the market. We have open houses this weekend. It's a condo just steps from Moody Street in Waltham on Robbins Street. So it's a 2-bed, 2 full bath condo with a big walk-in closet, open layout, just steps to Moody Street, which has all restaurants and shops and bars, etc. So it's a wonderful value, 2 parking spots off street. So it's a pretty spectacular place, and we encourage you to come check it out.
Sounds like a great investment property, if you ask me. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being on the American Dream.
We appreciate it. Thanks.
And we'll be right back with more of the show.